Welcome back to Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. So now, as I mentioned in my previous video, I think it was What's on My Desk for March, and it had the Dollar Tree haul in it. I'll put a link to the video in the corner. I mentioned that I would be releasing a new digital kit in my Etsy shop and that I would share it with you guys here on the channel. The digital kit is complete and you will be able to purchase a set for yourself, and the link will be located in the description box below. Now, this new kit is called Legendary Women, and if I could subtitle it, it would be Legendary Women of the Harlem Renaissance. Now, what's the Harlem Renaissance? If for those of you who aren't familiar, I'm going to read it right off of history.com's website, just so that I don't make any snafus and I don't, throw too much of my own opinion into it. But the Harlem Renaissance was the development of the Harlem neighborhood in New York City as a Black cultural mecca in the early 20th century, and the subsequent social and artistic explosion that resulted, lasting roughly from the 1910s through the mid-1930s. The period is considered a golden age in African American culture, manifesting in literature, music, stage performance, and art. Okay, so a lot of greats began or became very popular and honed their skills during this era and left behind a legacy for us to enjoy for years to come. And some of those women are featured in this kit. So without further ado, let me just walk you through the kit. All right. So here we have a set of 4 postcards, and that's really what started the whole thing. I was just going to make some postcards, and I was like, well, let me just make a little kit to go along with it. So what we have here are 4 postcards, and I'm going to bring it up close so you can see for yourself. We have Miss Bessie Smith, we have Lena Horne, we have Josephine Baker, and we have the Mrs. Billie Holiday, also known as Lady Day. All of these women contributed greatly to music, jazz, rhythm and blues during this time period. And they also contributed to stage performances and screen, so Billie Holiday appeared in a movie. There's plenty of movies made by Josephine Baker, and Lena Horne, obviously, she was like the go-to. And Mrs. Bessie Smith, her voice was one that really couldn't be duplicated. So these women I chose because these two obviously are celebrated, but I wanted to just highlight them in this time period and celebrate their achievements as well. So what you see here is music in the background, some digital lace, flowers, butterflies, postage, New York stamp, doily, more flowers and doilies. And then on the second set, you have basically the same thing, but the elements are laid a little bit differently. So whereas for Bessie Smith, the butterflies are a little bit larger because she's not the focal point here in this postcard. The lace, I think I brought the lace up. Did I bring the lace up? Maybe I didn't. Where am I? Okay, yeah. And then the flowers are a little bit bigger. And then on the one where I made from Lena Horne's, the doilies on the opposite side, the flowers are larger. Obviously, she's not on there, but I just made everything a little bit bigger. So, and then for Billie Holiday's postcard set, her flower is enlarged. The lace it's the same. Actually, it's brought down just a little bit. And her music, the music notes on here is a little bit finer. And then here on the doily is larger, and I think the music notes might be just a smidge smaller as well. So I did change it up just a little bit, but I didn't want to alter it too much. I wanted you to be able to, if you wanted to, um, make them front to back, glue one side to the next side or whatever, you'd be able to do that, or make a set of cards or what have you. So now these I printed on cardstock, these sets, just so that you could see. And then the rest, the journal pages or the background pages for your scrapbook or mixed media or cards, I printed those just on bright white paper by Pen and Gear. And so we have a journal page. Now all of these pages are designed for you to be able to use them in a journal with one side, at least one side or one area that you can write in, and the other side that you can embellish in. So we have, and I'm going to bring this down just a bit. Okay. So here you have for Josephine Baker's card, one that complements her card. We have the butterfly here, music notes, the doily is here. And all of the pages, if you choose to use them in its full size, they have a little bit of distressing around the edges. Otherwise, if you plan to use these in a smaller size journal, I would tinker around with the print setting in terms of percentage. So if you wanted to do maybe like a traveler's notebook size, you would keep it at this size. But you obviously would have to cut off one of these sides, so you would have to cut it off right there, or you would shrink it all the way down. It just depends on you and how you are able to manage that. And so then we have this one, which is complimentary of the Lena Horne. I'll put that there like that. So we have a little bit of stitching down the side. We have this beautiful little bouquet there, the white doily up there. We have the handwriting in the background, a little letter, some music notes in the back. And this one, the music notes are a little bit more vibrant for greater contrast, I should say. And then we have the lace. And this one is the Mrs. Bessie Smith one. This one complements her. Then we have the purple paint splatters back there. The butterflies are a lot larger. I really think that's so pretty. I also gave, let me make sure I pulled out. And this is a secondary print for that. So it doesn't have anything except for the lace trim. And this is a coffee dyed background. All of the prints have coffee dyed backgrounds. And I coffee dyed the backgrounds and scanned that into my computer. This one is the Billie Holiday one right here. And then here you have a little less lace at the bottom. This is called The Crisis. It's a newsletter that was written by W.E.B. Du Bois, 1923. And you have the little florals on the side. And this is a secondary print with just the lace trim and the distressed edges. And this one is just, and then we have some background pages for you. So this one is like the linen page with the stitching on it. This one is a sweaterish print. Well, it's more like a pattern background print with those smaller bouquets and the stitching on there. I don't know if you can see that. And then so that one is like a light green. This one is a very pale background. There's a print there, but it's light enough for you to, it's almost white. Okay. Then we also have the ledger page, which this one is the lighter one with the floral, it's not really a bouquet, but bursts, if you will. Okay, let me put that down so you can see that all the way. And all of them still have the distressed edges. This one is a little bit darker, more of the coffee dyed background. Okay, so that's what we have here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern pages, 2 coffee dyed with lace, so that's 7, and then we have 4 journal pages, which you can use. All of these you can use in your journal, so that's a total of 11 pages, 8 postcards. And let me just show you what one of the postcards that I made looks like. Now, I cut these out and backed them with coffee dyed paper, right? So what you get is, where am I? Okay. This comes out to 3 7/8 by 4 1/8, 5 1/8. So that's a good size. You can actually use these in as a postcard if you wanted to. So these are the ones that I made and put coffee dyed paper on the back, actual coffee dyed paper on the back. And then this is a finished one. I just wanted to have one that I could show you to look and share how sweet it came out. This one I just cut it out, put some coffee dyed paper on the back, added a little bit of lace, ruffled lace on there, added those cute little pearls from Miss Lena Horne's earrings, and then I stitched around the edge. And this will make a beautiful little pocket, a journal card, however you want to use it. And I'm so excited about this set because I really wanted to do something to highlight women. And of course, it didn't hurt that it was, during Women's History Month, Women's History. So I got a chance to bring my girls out, play with them a little bit, and I'm probably going to add these to a journal that I'd like to create for an upcoming birthday. May do it on camera, may not, but stay tuned. If you are interested in this kit, you are more than welcome to hit the link below. There will also be a code that will be available and you can use for 10% off of this kit in the month of March. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or if you like this set, whether you're gonna buy it or not, give me a thumbs up. It will cost you nothing for the thumbs up. It will cost you for the kit, but it will not cost you for the thumbs up. All right, and feel free to share, like this video, and until we're back here together on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.